Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. And that's your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from Fox News. Trump ban. Republicans threaten to break up Facebook after oversight board decision. Conservatives blast Facebook oversight board for upholding Trump ban. You know what? It gets to the point, I'm a pretty staunch conservative and big supporter of the Republican Party, but you guys have no spine. The guys have no balls and spine, and most of the ladies in the House have no spine. There's a few standouts. You have no guts. You guys complaining about big tech for years. It's kind of like, remember the adults on Charlie Brown? Wah, 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 wah. And that's exactly what it is. And you do nothing. Same with the U.S. Senate. Republicans they don't have any balls. They talk, they get money from them. That's why. Even if they don't get a lot of money from these big tech people, they don't want them working against them. I need to run and get my seat back. As long as you leave me alone, I'm okay. It sucks. That's why they get away with it for so long. Let's read on. Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows calls out double standard. Now, the guy's out of Congress right now. They can talk freely. They don't have any authority. I like Mark. I really do. He's a decent guy. But you know what? They could have, when he was in Congress, they could have done something. Conservatives blast Facebook and oversight board for upholding an indefinite ban on former President Trump on Wednesday, even though the board itself said that the indefinite ban was not appropriate. And they didn't use the rules as written when they banned Trump. But our decision is to let the ban stand. And we'll wait 6 months to review it. These guys are just so ridiculous. It's a sad day for America, a sad day for Facebook, because I can tell you a number of members of Congress are now looking at, do they break up Facebook? Do they make sure they don't have a monopoly? Yeah, you know what? Who are these several members, a number of members? That's like a source close to the White House. What is that, the janitor? This is a bunch of crap. Unless they speak out, it doesn't count as individuals. But they won't. Especially the Democrats won't say a word. They love it. They love it. Because they're on their side. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I can tell you there are two different standards, one for Trump and one for a number of other people that are on their sites. Trump's former chief of staff said, everybody knows that already. Do something. Facebook and Twitter and others have clearly established two sets of rules. Jesus. It's like saying the earth is round. Yeah, we all know that, okay? What if you're a conservative Republican and blah, blah, blah? I will give Corey Lewandowski this. What he's saying is true. He never had a chance to hold public office to change it. This decision is absurd, conservative commentator Ben Shapiro wrote on Twitter, who's actually what I would call a huge Trump supporter by any means. He liked a lot of his policies. He didn't like Trump at all. Even Bernie Sanders, for Pete's sake, said banning the President of the United States was wrong. Facebook's decision to uphold its ban on President Donald Trump is extremely disappointing. Disappointing, he should be outraged. And I like Marsha Blackburn. I really do. I like her a lot. Talk to your other Republican senators. Look on the right here. Boebert blasts Facebook. She's got more balls than any of the guys in Congress, in the House. Guys, you just need to grow a set. Tim Pool said the other night, it's like you're playing Monopoly with people and they keep taking money out of the bank and cheating. And you go, oh, okay, well, we'll win next game. And they cheat again. Well, we'll win next game. No, you can't do that. These people have been cheating for a long time. It's about time you call them on it. Threaten. Do whatever you got to do to get Joe Manchin or Sinema in the Senate to say, you know what? Let's just pull Section 230 and let all these monsters die. Let the whole internet be destroyed, and then when it all comes crashing down in ashes, we can form a new law and start over. We'll see how fast these idiots change their mind. Oversight board. Jesus. Facebook's oversight board on Wednesday upheld Trump's ban from Facebook and Instagram, but said, and it quotes, not appropriate to impose the indeterminate standard penalty of indefinite suspension, but we'll let it go for 6 months and we'll review it. And then we'll let it go for 6 months to review it. Just people are so full of crap. The board has upheld Facebook's decision on January 7th to restrict then President Donald Trump's access to posting content on his Facebook page and Instagram account. Oh, the insurrection. Well, you know what, though? Where's Kamala Harris now, Vice President? I have to be respectful. Vice President Harris's. Where's her ban? When she went on the internet and on major network talk shows and had a fund set up and a website to put in money to bail out people that destroyed federal buildings, try to burn down police stations in a federal building, cause hundreds of millions and billions of dollars worth of damage, to please give to the fund. Because they won't stop rioting. They won't stop, and they shouldn't stop. Where's her ban for the incitement to violence? Here's her ban. That's her ban. The board gave Facebook 6 months to review the arbitrary indefinite ban, saying in a tweet that the company violated its own rules. This is double speak. The news prompted swift reaction from lawmakers. Kevin McCarthy. Now, I like Kevin a lot. I really do. And he had a big warning for big tech. You know what, Kevin? Grow a set of balls. Grow a set of balls. You're going to be the new speaker. You know, I shouldn't say this, but Kevin, you've had your chance for a lot of years. All you do is wah, 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 wah. Maybe we need a speaker with some balls. Maybe you ought to have one of the new female members become speaker. Then maybe we'll get something done. And that's one thing I will criticize Donald Trump about. The first 2 years he was president, he could have solved this. And if Congress wouldn't cooperate in solving this, he should have called them out on it, and he didn't. He thought they were going to work with him, and they stabbed them in the back. So let's tell the truth here. Facebook is more interested in acting like a super PAC. No, they're not more interested. They are a Democrat super PAC. They never had a platform for free speech and open debate for years. If they can ban President Trump, all conservative voices could be next. They are next. House majority will rein in big tech power over our speech. No, they won't. You had your chance before and did nothing. You know, I do. I really like Kevin McCarthy. I do, but Jesus, it gets to a point where you get tired of the rhetoric. Big tech thinks they control everything. Yeah, they can. Companies that censor Americans while giving brutal dictators a pass should have free reign over personal data to use for their benefit. I introduced the Data Act. Uphold big tech accountable, said Rick Scott. I like Rick Scott, too. I like him a lot. Come on. And Ted Cruz, who I like a lot, too. Even though he shoots himself in the foot on occasion, I think he's in the right place. It's Lindsey Graham that give me a break. Lindsey Graham, I mean, he'll say whatever it takes to get reelected. He has no ideology. The Lindsey Graham ideology is all he has. And I try to give him a break, and I will give him this. He stood up in the Kavanaugh hearings and then turned around and basically made Kamala Harris look like a piece of crap. And then after she's vice president, he fist pumped her on the Senate floor. I mean, you know what? Disgraceful for every liberal celebrating Trump's media ban if big tech oligarchs can muzzle the president. What's silencing you? Well, yeah, they'll get around to him eventually. They just don't care right now. Come on, Ted. And, I used to like Nikki Haley a lot, too. Her name is tarnished a little bit in my eyes lately, but antitrust agencies should be beefed up, and they need to regulate mergers and acquisitions more strictly. Yeah, Republican Study Committee Chairman Representative Jim Banks. All right, then come on. Go after him. You only can cry wolf so many times, and people just don't believe you anymore. Well, Nikki Haley, I lost a lot of respect for her lately, but what she's saying is all true. Some of the world's worst dictators, terrorists, and bad actors still have a platform. Yeah. Actual terrorists. I think ISIS still has a presence on Facebook and Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. The Facebook Oversight Board is a dumb distraction from the actual issue of Facebook's hegemonic control over global political speech. Say that 3 times fast. With a moral authority to memory hold future world leaders at their own discretion, Rachel Brever of the Conservative Partnership Institute wrote on Thursday. I'll give her a pass. She's trying. She's not an elected official. The Facebook Oversight Board is a dumb distraction from the actual issue of hegemonic control over the global political speech. We went through that already. Meadows told America's Newsroom the days of Facebook enjoying a Wild West kind of regulatory environment are over. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're 4 votes short. Actually, probably more. Because there's a whole bunch of Republicans that say, I'm not getting involved. I'll be absent that day for the vote. Thanks. I'll be out of town. This is a sad day for America, but a Saturday for the Facebooks of the world who have actually enjoyed a very wild, Wild West kind of regulatory environment. I can tell you that's going to change. The discussion will happen within hours of the discussion on Capitol Hill, Meadows said. Well, we'll see, Mark. We'll see. The board's decision comes after Trump rolled out a new communications platform from the desk of Donald J. Trump. The space allows Trump to post comments, images, and videos and allows followers to share the president post to Twitter and Facebook, though it does not have a feature letting users reply or engage with Trump's posts. Is it an indirect way for Donald Trump to get on these other 2 sites? I wish he would get more tech savvy. When I say he, I mean Donald Trump, President Trump. Get your own thing like Parler. Make it so you can have your own company or they can't throw you off. Like Amazon did, web services did to Parler. Form your own company. You know guys with money. You could make a ton. You would make so much money you wouldn't even need real estate anymore. It would be disgusting how much money you would make. Why they're not doing it, I don't know. Until the Congress and the Senate grows a spine and changes 230. Or threatens to throw it out completely and let these monsters die. And then maybe after they're all in ashes, start your own company. Actually, that sounds like a better idea. Either way, do something but the usual wah-wah. Wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah. Enough's enough. You had the first 2 years President Trump was president to do it, and he didn't do it. I'm trying to stay on their side. I really am. But they're their own worst enemies. The Democrats constantly cheat. I used a monopoly analogy. They constantly take money out of the bank. They constantly cheat. And they say, wait a minute, that's cheating. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll get them next game. And then they cheat again. And then they cheat again. And then they cheat again. You know what? It gets to a point where it's like having a 3-year-old. You let them get away with stuff over time. And you keep threatening them to discipline them. But guess what? You don't. And then when you finally do, they look at you like you're crazy. Because you're the one that's wrong. You let them get away with it for all these years. Now they control everything, and I mean everything. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves. I feel like Charlie Brown with a football. I promise we're going to let you kick the football this time. I'm not going to pull the ball out so you fall on your butt. Well, it gets to the point where you just stop believing. We'll see what they do. We shall see. And until next time, folks, goodbye. And good luck.